Here I am, back, trying to play. You are the star. Let's see if this, see if I have any luck here. Bing Bobby Boo in front of the camera, normal of camera 3.
Good.
Oh, okay. This is camera 3. Alright, I did absolutely nothing but one. Let's see. Mac Ironi. Looking normal in front of... okay, so let's try here.
No, it's alright.
Alright, he's not normal right now, but that's alright. Oh no! How dare you? No. Ah. There we go. Now you're stuck with me. No, what? How? How? No! You're the most uncooperative human being I've... No! You ignore everything!
No, it's alright.
Well, Miss Strict looking spooked in front of camera 1. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Nice! You're truly a star!
Yay! Good job.
And action!
Bring Mac looking normal in front of camera 3. This is camera 3, right? Alright, let's look for Mac. Mac Ironi.
No, it's alright.
Yoink. No, you're staying here. No, how'd you... Macaroni. My powers are ineffective against you. No! Why?
No, it's alright.
The AIs are absolutely frustrating in this game. It's actually really bothering me to a point where I'm having a hard time enjoying this game, to be completely honest. See ya.
No, it's alright.
Macaroni died, that's good. I'm at camera 1 and you can totally see her being panicked right now. Doesn't count? No? What? No! You will count. She's right there! So many glitches.
Good job! Nice!
Where did Mistrick go? Oh, there she is. You're not going anywhere. No! Whoops, wrong button. There we go. No! You run into that wall, man. Darn it, I can't win this game. Too glitchy for me. Well, that didn't quite do what I expected. So I do have a pet peeve of glitchiness, and I was not a fan of the fact that the AI was not cooperating at all, and sometimes they'll like completely ignore my abilities. So weird. I wish it is an interesting take, so I definitely rank high in innovation. Give it all like 5 stars, but I unfortunately did not find it fun at all, largely because of the uncooperative AI, the fact that they can sometimes ignore my abilities entirely. My abilities controls not being all that great either. It was easy to confuse between them, and the objectives being a little too difficult. The theme, I do like this interpretation of the theme. They're very different from what I would have expected. The graphics were pretty nice. I don't think you're allowed to set yourself for graphics if they're all stuff that you've bought. So I don't know if it was a good idea to set that up, but yeah, I do think the graphics actually looked nice. The audio was somewhat. I do think the graphics and the audio could have been somewhat better, but nonetheless they work. The humor, eh, some of it is there. I do like the little noise and the little blabbering. The mood could be a little better, but for the most part, I thought it was very cohesive in its way. Overall, the bugs killed me. So, I mean, it's definitely not a one-star game in the sense that, like, 1 star for me is reserved for games that I truly, absolutely dislike. And that does actually happen in Ludum Dare, but at the same time, I find it hard to give more stars than 2, largely because of the frustration that I've experienced playing it. Like, things just doesn't seem to work as I expect. I personally found the game to be frustrating, as the character AI doesn't often act in ways I would expect. As an example, the freeze attack does not sometimes encapsulate the player or an AI to range. It may have to do with higher spook level, but that would make the game unnecessarily hard. Ultimately, like, for me, one thing that I think is vital in video games is the feeling of control, or at least properly feeling like you're in control. And I know that this game was more about, like, having indirect control over the movement of where the characters are going. And I think that is an interesting experience, and there are definitely games that do that well. This game doesn't really, to me, because, again, the AI felt so difficult to control, and I didn't feel nearly as effective at the methods I have to cause them to, you know, stay in place and be at the locations that I want, or the objective told me that I should be in. I also think it could have been simplified a bit. It would have been nicer if it was just largely about getting people to the proper places, rather than being also at the same mood. Because especially for anything that says normal, that was a mission I usually dread, because I had to now wait until their spookiness level went down long enough, and that required me to just stand in place for a long time while spamming the freeze button, and even then the freeze thing doesn't work. So now I have this dilemma of I don't have any control over the situation. Providing more consistent controls and less bugs. Characters sometimes get stuck on a wall or even go through it. Would have helped my experience. As it currently stands, I feel like I'm helpless in my situation. Sorry for the really harsh criticism. I hope it was constructive. Because I don't think the game idea is bad in any way. I think the execution left a lot for me to be desired. There's nothing, there's nothing wrong with that. You have these game jams with really short deadlines so that you don't feel too bad when you fail, because your excuse would be like, oh, I only had this many hours to do it, so it will be that you can easily explain away those kind of problems. Yeah, we did not have the time after Ludum Dare ended. Yeah, to me, it's largely a control problem. That's how I see it. It's been suggested that we should be putting on this on the web. Oh. Okay.